Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia, and I am doing something different in this video. There's going to be multiple videos of this, and I am currently going to be leaving Long Island, New York next Thursday, taking a 6,000-mile road trip in my 2019 Chevrolet Silverado Legacy. And what makes it a Legacy? Well, it's the old body style before they switched it over with a newer model of the LS motor with the engine detonation system in it. A lot of people don't like it. My truck has over 50,000 miles on it. I've never had a problem. I might be one of the lucky few. So, with that being said, I got to start outfitting it. So, a lot of things I started putting into it, such as my jump box that I always have, all my fluids, fire extinguisher I always run, medical kit, jumper cables, and so on and so forth. So currently what I've been doing is actually installing some fun stuff, such as window protection. And no, this is not a rifle. If it was, it's very small, but it's for the windshield. I stuck it up there now so I could work on stuff. And these are just my normal sleeping in my truck items. My sweatshirts. This is what I like to put over my legs. This I like to put over my head. And over here we have a refrigerator. So what's cool with this thing is that when it plugs in to the outlet down below, and of course we do have other stuff, we have an outlet right down here, it will charge it up and it will run on its own, and it has a battery safe system in it where it won't decharge your battery. Nice thing with the Legacy as well, and most probably Silverados as well, is that it also has the same thing where the truck will stop sending power to certain items so it doesn't kill its own battery. But in case it does kill its own battery, I do have a backup system which is on the other side. Now, I was trying to fight with the windows before, trying to cover them up in the back so I don't have any little onlookers. Well, my whole inside doors, as you can tell, they're pretty thick and they keep out a lot of noise. So I had nothing on here at all that I could use to connect the magnetic window clinger thingies on there. So obviously I have the metal here, big ass door gasket. I can slip it in here nice, and the whole back seat section is all nice and dark, keeping onlookers from looking in. Of course you can see from the back window, which is what I need, and I got ones for the side doors as well if I need them, depending on what time I decide to start sleeping, which you guys will see in multiple videos. We also have a way of cooking. So originally my plan was to bring a portable grill, but because this is a point A to point B situation where I'm not going to be hanging out, I'm not going to be bringing my portable grill that I bought plus some other fun stuff. I did want to start cooking out there and stuff, but a lot of places do not allow you to do that. So you got to be careful when you're planning a trip that you're not putting yourself in a situation. Now, what I've also heard from others and also seen myself is that in Colorado there's a problem. Not a lot of gas stations. Now this truck gets over 20 miles to the gallon. So I'm going to have 4 5-gallon cans in the back of my truck, bungee cord and secured in there safely in case I run into a situation. I could also put fuel into my truck. If it's going to be super cold at night, I'm going to be running the truck as well. And because of the way these door seals are, that they're super tight, and I've done it myself running inside of this truck, sleeping inside of this truck while it was running, carbon monoxide never got inside of the cab. I will also have a carbon monoxide alarm with me as well in case things change. But you guys can see how dark this window is right here with that shield on it. It is pretty freaking dark. Here is another one, and like I said, they're magnetic, so they stick to anything metal. So we could actually take a look at the other side of the truck. Of course the lights went out inside the truck because the doors were open for too long, but you can actually see, if I find my key, I'll stick it back in the ignition. You can see with the lights on that you could actually see inside the back of the truck. You can't see inside of the back of the truck with that shield on it, so that's actually really nice too, because it gives me a lot of privacy as well. You can see how dark that is. So all you're seeing is the lights from my camera, which is great, or from my phone I should really say. Now what's great with this cover is that it's not fully sealed tight, so any fumes, in case anybody was wondering, any exhaust, any gas fumes can come out of here as well. So it's not like it's going to be like a driving time bomb as most people would think it is. That's not going to be the case. You can see how clear that is compared to the other side. And all I got to do is just take that one, like I did with the other one, and put it over here nice and carefully over the edges, stick it onto my truck, shut the door, and now it's fully sealed in. In the back of it, I'll have the rest of my gear, which is all my clothing and stuff for driving out there, and so on and so forth. And then for food related items, other than I'm going to have that refrigerator / freezer in there, depending on which setting I want to put it on. I'm also going to be bringing myself a hot plate that's in a bag, which I'll show you guys shortly in the next video. Tomorrow the truck is going to the repair shop, so you can get a full once over top to bottom, check everything out from tires to brakes, coolants, fluids, anything that I need. I have all backup stuff inside my truck. I am ready for end of days in all my vehicles, but sometimes it's always good for my mechanic that I trust with my life to check everything over. He's never screwed me over, and he already knows what I'm going to be doing, so he wants to make sure that I'm going to make it there and back safely, because not only is it my life, but it's also I'm a value customer as well, so I kind of look at it in that way as well. But also that's their job as well. Everything on the truck is good. It runs, it's smooth, it's silk, there's no problem. All my tires are in good shape. I haven't rotated my tires in 50,000 miles on these Firestones, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they look like in his eyes. But honestly, there is still plenty of good tread on here. The camera does not want to focus the right way, but there is good tread on here still, but maybe not enough. But who knows, maybe I can get another 6,000 miles out of these babies before I put another set on them. And it would be the first set of tires I put on this truck since I bought it. So anyway, guys, this is Mike from Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. I know it's not something growing related, but I am growing as a person. And if you guys are always interested in doing something that is outside of your realm, do not wait. I'm 35 years old, and I always wanted to do a road trip across America. I wanted to do it in my Hellcat that I had, and I never did it. And I regretted it. And now that I found a reason to do a road trip to go see somebody that I want to be with, somebody that I love, that I want to talk to and hang out with, it's a great feeling. So anyway, guys, this is Mike from Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Stay tuned. There's going to be more videos to come. I'm not running a dash cam. I'm going to be doing all my filming off of my cell phone. I finally bit the bullet and I put a mount for my cell phone on there, which I did want to do to my nice big clean windshield, but honestly, it's the best thing, honestly, because all the other dash cams I looked at, they either want a subscription or the video quality is garbage, and I got to try to download it and stuff. So what's cool with this truck is I also have ways of connecting to the internet because of this truck. So anyway, guys, it's Mike from Growtopia. Later.